Thank you for spending another midweek moment with the Wisconsin property taxpayers. I'm Paul Roseski. Today is Wednesday, the 22nd of April, 2026. Happy Earth Day, everybody. So whether you're having a good day and you go outside and enjoy the outdoors, or you're having a bad day and you tell someone to pound sand, either way, please celebrate responsibly. Today we have a story that's going to get my blood pressure boiling, then we go to a story that's going to calm me down, then we pull a story or two or maybe three from the You Can't Make This Stuff Up file, depending on how much time we have. So without further ado, let's jump into some news together. And we start with what's become a tradition on the midweek moment. We tell you when the WI.a Energy Group has declared their quarterly dividend. So this is the parent company that owns We Energies and Wisconsin Public Service. They announced that they are going to pay 95 cents per share to every one of their shareholders. This is where the numbers get kind of interesting. In 2025, We Energies requested a 6.9% rate increase for electric rates in the area that they cover. So a 6.9% increase in rate request in 2025 equals, shocker, a 6.7% increase in their dividend from 2025 to 2026. And actually, the Wisconsin Public Service, they requested an increase in 2025 of 8.5% on electric rates. So this is where it gets kind of fun. In 2027, We Energies has requested an over 9% increase in electric rates that will impact residential customers, and all in the mission to bring money back to its shareholders. We are now at 335 consecutive quarters dating back to 1942 that it has paid a dividend to its shareholders. I think it's 23 consecutive years they have increased their dividend. But you know what? If these prices are frustrating you, you know what? Marketplace, you can just shift where you're getting your energy from. Oh, wait a second. It's a publicly traded company that's also a state-sanctioned monopoly. Yes, actually feels like this is one that you just can't make this stuff up. In other news, and as promised, let's bring my blood pressure down by focusing on what's coming out for press releases in the dreadfully slow news cycle. Granted, Mother Nature has given us a couple of floods which have fueled things, but other than that, get an idea of some of the press releases that are coming out right now. The Department of Transportation and their industry partners urge drivers to commit to safe driving in work zones. UW Stevens Point, it will host planetarium shows coming up. Yeah, great. Actually, this is something that's kind of cool. In the 5th, Representative Fitzgerald announced that once again this year there is a congressional art show up in his 5th district. Submissions will be judged, and first place will hang in the U.S. Capitol. Second place will be in his D.C. office. Third place in his office here in Wisconsin. And the winner will actually get 2 free tickets from Southwest to go out and be part of a ceremony in D.C. So that's kind of cool. Actually, speaking of flooding updates, this one feels like it could qualify for the You Can't Make This Stuff Up file. In the time where there are flooding press releases and flooding updates in the same breath, there are press releases saying that recent storms and dry forecasts increase the risk of wildfires. Either you're bone dry or you're soaking wet. Seems like there's no in between. In other news, and another one from the You Can't Make This Stuff Up file, Governor Evers proclaims April as Safe Digging Month. The press release came out on Monday, April 20th. You kind of missed the boat here, Tony. Obviously, he missed most of the month, but also this isn't for contractors. This is for common citizen homeowners. And when are people likely to be digging? On the weekends. And there's just one more weekend in April. This is another example of the most government sounding thing ever. You just can't make this stuff up. In other news, I'll throw this one in. I'm going to read an article as I read it, because when I read it, it made me laugh, actually. The Dodgeville School District saw its third consecutive operating referendum fail. Superintendent Ryan Bosnack said the latest result caught him off guard. I was shocked, Bosnack said. Really, was surprised to see that it didn't pass this time, unquote. So after two consecutive referenda get defeated, a third one going down caught you off guard. You were really surprised. Okay, maybe look for the trends here. Now, to be fair, I don't think the journalist is being really fair. It didn't probably catch him off guard. I mean, it's a referendum. Either there's two options here, and it's not like some weird third thing came out of left field. So I guess in the slow news cycle, this journalist definitely took advantage of everything at her disposal. And finally, I give you a quote from John Locke, a man that, while not a founding father, his works influenced a lot of the thinking of a lot of those great men. He said, quote, "No taxation without the consent of the people or their representatives." Have a great second half of your weekend. As always, thanks for listening. The Wisconsin Property Taxpayers Inc. is a nonpartisan membership organization consisting of thousands of small business, farm, and homeowner members in every sunshine-loving corner of the state. Founded in 1985, the organization is committed to providing its members with up-to-date information, legislative advocacy, and exclusive cost-saving benefits. Find out how to join at WPTOnline.org/join.